I think that natural language interaction, we have a premium device with far-field voice. So my ambition is that the customers end up talking to the TV, I want to do this and that, and removing all the friction to forget about the remote.
So AI is a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, you see this as a good thing.
Personalization, interaction. I think it's going to change the way we interact with TV.
Welcome back. I'm Marion Ranchet. I'm the founder of Streaming Made Easy. I'm doing this video series in partnership with Bango to talk with amazing people on a topic that I'm very fond of, which is super aggregation bundles. And I have Ana Lopez. She's head of product at MásOrange. Welcome, Ana.
Hello, Marion. Happy to be here.
Nice. So you are coming from the product side, which I think is fascinating because I'm more of a commercial distribution gal. And I think, at the core of what you do, you're trying to make things easy for people, right? So MásOrange, it's a Spanish telco. Can you tell us a bit more about, the offering that you guys have?
It is the result of the merge of Orange Spain and MásMóvil Group. Initially at Orange, we had two brands, Orange and Yastel, and now we have more than 10 TV brands. So
wow,
it's quite complicated. It's a challenge.
Yeah, so that's, from a consumer perspective, there's a lot of different brands. And so for you, on the product side, that means that you're supposed to now make this one thing? Is that what you're trying to do?
Well, we are adapting. We have a different brand strategy for each of the brands. But related to bundling, this is something that we are doing with all the brands. But because what we see is that it's what the customers need. It's to have a complete or a package that we propose to them, and it's easy for them to subscribe a service rather than thinking which OTT subscribe.
Yeah. So it means that you're offering both mobile, internet, TV. I see that you have DAZN, Netflix, etc., etc. So essentially, people come to you, pay one bill, and have access to both mobile, internet, but have a lot of content.
Yeah.
So that's a fantastic promise on paper. How do you make it that the platform itself is easy to use? Anything that you've done recently where you're making, for example, the onboarding. Someone new signed up to DAZN thanks to you. How do you make sure that it is easy and straightforward for people to actually start watching content on your platform?
Yeah, you're right. The onboarding is one of the most difficult, or the part where customers struggle more, because in the case of football with DAZN, we have people that is not so much digital as younger people, and they were used to find their match in their linear channel. So we needed to accompany them to subscribe these kind of new services. So that we have built is an onboarding with a partner, and we have also found a different channels to accompany the customers via WhatsApp to simplify the journey and help them to subscribe with the less friction as possible.
And so I think I had never thought of that, but of course you have a very diverse set of customers, and from a demo perspective. So are you making an experience that is bespoke for different types of people, different segments of people, of customers?
We try to simplify the experience or personalize the experience for each customer. It's not easy. We are working on that, especially for older people that we believe that we are leaving them behind, because we are creating these super fancy interfaces, but then they want to keep it simple. They want to turn on TV and find their linear channels. And that's our main challenge for this year.
Yeah, because there's the question of course, you want to acquire subscribers and you want them, to get those bundles. That's kind of the win-win for you, financially speaking. But for you to keep these people, you need to make sure they're going to watch content and engage. And I think we were on a session together, and someone said, I think, that if you've kept someone for more than 30 days, you've done it, right? What do you do to make sure that people come and stay with you? Anything that you can share on? It can be features, it can be price reductions on bundles, whatever is helping you retain that customer.
Well, first of all, we don't bundle any OTT
Yeah.
outside our TV service.
Okay.
So our TV service is the main entry door.
Okay.
And then we ingest all the metadata, all the content, because what we want is our customers to have a unique or single experience, regardless the source of the content. So they discover the content from Prime Video or from Disney or from every OTT, except from Netflix, in the same way. At the end, the playout is done in a third-party app or in our player, but the experience and the content discovery on all the journey through the service is the same for all the content.
I love that.
So I think that's one of our strengths, that the customer doesn't need to think where to find, in which platform find the content.
So you don't have this thing where you need to up from one app and one service to the other. Everything is centralized?
It's centralized. We have ingested more than 200K assets in our catalog. And yeah, that's the way that we remove complexity to the customer and we solve it upstream.
It's interesting because it means that we're almost more looking at a bundle of content versus a bundle of services, which what we've seen recently is, you sign up to one and then you can, have everything next to each other, but you still need to do that extra work of going from one place to the other. So what you're describing resembles what Prime Video does, which they're ingesting content as well. Mm-hmm. And it's only this one platform and everything is leading by content. Then it so happens that what you decided to watch was perhaps on an HBO, a Paramount, etc. But it's that second step, so to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do different from Prime Video is that Prime Video gives a lot of prominence to non-eligible content.
Yeah.
So they want to upsell a lot within the app. We don't show any content that the customer is not entitled to.
Okay.
Of course, we run upselling campaigns with some relevant titles from several partners, but we try to remove frustration from the customer. Yeah, okay, I have all the content here, but I navigate through the interface and I need to pay for every piece of content. Yeah. So our customers don't have this kind of frustration.
Okay, so you're avoiding this very aggressive thing when you go into a store and people are, can I help you? Can I help you? Okay, I love that. That's a great way of bringing and keeping people within your ecosystem.
In fact, what we allow is, for example, a lot of customers have Prime Video outside our service because it's linked to the Prime service.
Yeah, absolutely.
So our customers can say, okay, I have outside your service Prime Video, and we show them the Prime Video content without any problem, because we want to, some of the content will be on Prime Video, but the user doesn't have to leave our context just to watch Prime Video content.
Yeah, leaving the context, that's interesting, because I think one of the things about super aggregation is you want to be in an ecosystem where people stay in and it's easy as much as possible, but you don't want to have them go in and out, because actually it's a great way to lose everyone on the way. When it comes to the bundling ecosystem, we're seeing a lot of companies. So historically, telcos like you guys, you were doing this with mobile, then internet, then content, TV, etc. So you've been in this business for many years doing that. You're greatly positioned to be part of those super aggregators that, not decide, but, are that front porch to our entertainment consumption every night. But we're seeing a lot of new people coming into space. I'm thinking CTV guys. We're seeing even retailers, banks, everyone is making moves. It feels like everyone wants content somehow. So what is it that you have as a telco that perhaps others don't? And if you can share, is there something that others have that you would like to have that would make your life easier?
Well, I think that this consistent experience across the interface, across the service, is something that differentiates us from others. And it's the key. And we dedicate a lot of effort on that.
No.
What I would like to have is, like, as you were saying, LG, Samsung are not allowing deep links. They are not allowing because they want their piece of the cake. So I would like to do it. on their platform, because and there's a lot of users that are using only smart TVs, and they are a great part of the market. So I would like to do it even with them. I don't know, we will find a way for them to allow us to do it, because now it's completely forbidden.
Yeah, and so you've made something that not a lot of telcos have made, is that it means that your platform is both available on your own devices, which is your set-top box, but you also have that same app existing, living in Samsung, LG, etc. You've made that move within Smart TV, but you feel limited in what you can do.
In those platforms, we are limited. That was the basic for us, to have the same experience regardless the device. You have the same experience adapted, of course, to the device. The smart TVs, mobile sticks, set-top box. Of course, we have more control on set-top box and less latency. We have IPTV, so in what it comes for sports, it's better experience. But our goal is to have the same experience in all the devices. But in those cases, LG and Samsung, for example, we are limited.
So if we look a bit forward, although it feels like, the world is going so fast right now, but is there something happening right now, or that you see happening within the next few years, that could really change your position within that ecosystem? It can be something good, it can be something bad. We had one of our speakers talk about AI and how it could become that new gatekeeper. Is there anything that is, on your radar?
Well, I see AI as an opportunity to improve and remove friction to interact with our service. I think that natural language interaction, we have a premium device with far-field voice, so my ambition is that the customers end up talking to the TV, I want to do this and that, and removing all the friction, to forget about the remote.
So AI is a good thing.
A good thing.
Yeah, you see this as a good thing.
Personalization, interaction, I think it's going to change the way we interact with TV.
Yeah. And you've done some of those things already, or is it still kind of beta testing? In the midst of it. Yeah, I don't know, I think maybe that was during CES last year or IBC, and I think I saw a TV powered by Orange, and inside you had ChatGPT. So you must be looking at this, and we've seen a lot of deals with Gemini embedded or Claude, etc., to kind of accelerate that approach. But is it something you want to do with someone else, or do you want to do on your own?
Well, you can have like a specific solution just to have a conversation with the agent. But what we are doing is to use AI at the core of the service. So also for recommendations, for searches. So to embed the artificial intelligence at the very core of the service, to have it integrated at every level. Yeah. Content discovery, search, voice interaction, everything.
So in the Bengo report that they just released, it's fascinating. A lot of users, and especially Gen Z, said that they wanted AI to become their subscription, management platform, and that everything would be done and decided within AI. It's freaking me out. But I think that what it says is that if you manage to bake, that simplicity, what AI brings within what you do, you will be answering a lot of those customer pain points. People want simplicity.
Yeah, people want simplicity. I'm not sure at this point if I will rely all my payments.
Yeah, me neither.
But it's something that we will see, and we will see how it evolves. And of course, if it's something that we need to do, we will do it.
Yeah, you look at it, absolutely. Well, Ana, thank you so much for being with us. This was another episode. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.